I have to admit, when I first saw the rise in fat tire bikes used for hunting, I was pretty skeptical. After all, they're a pretty significant financial investment, and how much advantage can they really be to your hunting? Well, after having used one on a couple of hunts, I'm totally sold. I can tell you that these bikes are a game changer for hunting public land in several states, as I do each year. I can name several significant advantages I have learned in using my Fat Cat hunting bike. First and foremost is the speed at which I can get to and from the stand and carrying out my daily chores of scouting and checking trail cameras. In the past, I would take an hour or more to walk the perimeter of a large field looking for scrapes and rubs, tracks and trails. Now I can do it in 10 to 15 minutes. Walking to a stand far away from the road meant getting sweaty and leaving well before daylight. But now I can use the electric assist and get to my stand in a fraction of the time, and I don't work up a sweat at all. Deer are not alarmed by a hunter on a bike as they are by someone walking. Usually they simply watch you go by, even from short distances, rather than snort and run off as they do when they spook when they see you walking. The bike is quiet and stealthy in every way. While riding the bike, the amount of scent intrusion left in your path is minimal. The deer are seldom aware that you even went by. That goes for accessing your hunting areas as well as scouting and checking cameras. You're leaving a minimum amount of scent on the ground. Most public hunting lands have access roads that are gated off, but the Fat Cat allows me to use these roads and reach much deeper into public hunting areas in less time than I ever have before. The federal standard for electric vehicles is anything 750 watts or under is not considered a motorized vehicle, and most states follow the federal lead on this. So you can use the 750 watt bike on most public lands in most states. The addition of a trailer allows me to haul a lot of gear into the woods, saving time and sometimes multiple trips. Hauling your deer out with a trailer behind a bike is much easier than I ever thought it would be. You can use this bike three different ways. You can use it purely as a bicycle with no electric power at all, or you can use full electric power, which allows you to use no physical exertion and you don't sweat. Or the way that I use it the most of the time is using the pedal assist, which helps boost you going up hills or pulling a load. This bike will go about 20 miles an hour on flat surface, and it will go about 19 miles on a full charge of the battery. I've now put a ton of miles on my Fat Cat bike in hunting public lands, and I'm really impressed with the advantages it gives me. I'm sure you will be as well.